Alright guys, going for a walk.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mario's Kingdom, and today we are going to do a review on the bungee cord leash. I'm very excited to try it. It's got nice blue straps. We have a cool pocket that has freeze-dried chicken pieces for Nikita, my car keys and house keys, and some baggies. We all know what those are for. It looks very easy to put on. So we don't have a buckle. Oh, there is a buckle. It's over here. So let me get this clipped on. Okay, so first you're going to want to probably loosen it for yourself. Okay, not bad talk. Did I tighten it? No, I loosened it. Alright, so we have our leash in our pocket, so we're just going to nicely wrap this around us, put that on, and you can have the pocket in the back, you can have it on the side, you can have it on the other side, you can have it in the front. Okay. This is the part I'm excited about. Come here, Nikita. Let's take this old leash off, and we've had since you were a puppy. And clip your bungee on, just like that. Just like that. Cool.
Alright, so far this is pretty cool. No hands on the leash. Come on, let's go for a walk. Good luck. Wow, you can feel the little resistance, but it seems like she's unable to pull like she used to. Good girl. This will be so much better for hiking. Alright, I just did a slight pull to get her to keep going. It was really easy. I do wish the leash was maybe a little bit longer, but maybe that's the size I could purchase. Just walking our normal speed. No, stay away from the trash. Doesn't even feel like a walking dog. My arm is not tired. Doesn't feel like it's being yanked out of its socket. Come on. Also using that vacuum brush in here, she really looks good. The coat looks amazing. That's also from the fish oil I've been using. I use 2 different fish oils with her food every night for dinner. No, come on this side. I normally try to keep her on one side of me. What are you doing? Let me try putting some more on my right side. See if that gives me what I want. Yeah, I guess it does. So I guess you kind of have to just put a loop behind your side to really get it to stay on one side. Kind of. Nice day outside, go for a small walk after our hike yesterday. That's a lot of dandelions. Sid would be so proud. Okay, so there's a little pulling when she is on my side. So let me try moving it more on my hip. Now I feel the pull. No. I don't feel the pull when she's directly in front of me, but I don't like when she's directly in front of me because she can go left or right. be on my right. But it could be just a user error. I may not be having it on right. Come on. See, I don't like that too much. Come on. I might just wear it on my side of the hip, so that way I can control it a little bit more. I feel like I don't have as much control. So I'm just going to deal with a little bit of pulling from the back. So originally, I was going to definitely say 5 out of 5, or 10 out of 10. Let's go on a scale of 10 out of 10. Leash length, I give it a 9. Pulling resistancy, when you're using it correctly, I give it a 10 out of 10. However, because I like to walk Nikita to the side and not like a free-range chicken, I'm going to subtract those points. Let's say 2 points from that 10 out of 10, so that's going to be an 8 out of 10. I mean, because really the non-pulling is so nice, but I don't like Nikita being free-range. Like, look, normally she's right here, and she knows better. Okay, so let's give it a little run. Let's see where we are with that. My phone. This pouch is a great size, though. That reminds me, for pouch size, 10 out of 10. I have my iPhone in here, treats, baggies, and my car houses. Alright, let's do a little run. Let's do this little test. Okay, so running with it, I definitely like that. However, once again, the control of keeping her on one side and not directly in front of me, I want to give it a 9. So, we're going to have to say an 8.5 for running with it. Unfortunately, it's either user error, or I just don't like the fact that she can just walk around now in a park, or a field like this. I don't necessarily care what direction she's walking, but on the sidewalk, the street, by people, I'm going to have to hold her to the side. Smell anything good? Good girl. Strap size. Maybe I didn't get a big enough strap for around my waist. Not sure if I can loosen it, so this may be modified later, but I'm actually going to give the waist strap a 7 out of 10, because I feel like it should be bigger. However, if I just ordered small size, and that was my own error, I'm actually going to give the strap a 10 out of 10 for around your waist. I love the idea with the buckle, and easily putting on the leash around you with a clip. So that will be determined. I will have to look that up to see if it comes in different sizes. And if it doesn't, stay 7 out of 10. If it does come in different sizes, 10 out of 10. And for all you thinking that, wow, he talks a lot out loud, yep, that is my thought process. Thank you. It is amazing, isn't it? Come on. Personally, I think I like the pouch on my front hip. Why all the trucks gotta go by at the same time? Yes, pouch, front hip. Let's see, quality. I'm gonna definitely give this a 10 out of 10. The bungee cord is not giving any kind of low quality issues. The material is nice on the pouch, the leash, the waistband. So for quality, 10 out of 10. Definitely 10 out of 10. Let's see. So I think overall, I subtracted about 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow, I wish I was able to write this down. I should have been writing this down as I went through. Alright, so I'm going to have to give a total evaluation number when we get to the house, so that way I can review the video and actually write down the categories I said. Oh, that's alright. We'll just keep listing off what we think as we go along. I would be interested how a harness would be made with the bungee material. Or the person who invented this, how they would come up with a harness, because obviously this is an ingenious idea. See, she knows she's supposed to be on my right side. Yeah, I really can't have it on the hip because you can really feel that pull. And you don't feel that pull when they're directly in front of you. It is really nice to walk her without having to use my hands, though. I will be honest about that. 10 out of 10. So the hands-free leash part is totally on track. The hands-free is hands-free. Not like I want to be on my phone while I'm walking my dog. I mean, if I get a text message, I will respond to somebody sometimes, but for the majority of it, it's Nikita and my time together. And now it'll be your time as well. But on hikes, it's going to be nice to look at a map. Hold on. The trucks are surely trucking today. I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yes, so while hiking, we will be able to look at the map and not have to worry about Nikita dropping her leash, or me dropping Nikita's leash, or anything, really. I'm really happy this came before our next hike, but the next hike is next Thursday, so that is to be determined where we go. I'm not sure, normally it's kind of a last minute decision and he comes up with it almost right before bed. Are you done with your walk? She knows when we were in the neighborhood. And she's like, it's time to be done. Yeah, okay. Get off the lawn. We're gonna cross the street so that I can control what side of me she's on. Normally she'll gravitate towards the grass. Overall product use, let's say 8 out of 10. Only because I'm kind of upset about her being in the middle of me. I wouldn't say upset. I would say I just don't like it. The waistband, but we're gonna double check that. And I kind of wish the length of the leash could be controlled, but that may be just a different size I need to order. But I'm gonna stick with this one. I'm gonna keep this because it is a very nice product. It will be in handy for many walks, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it regardless. And then at the end, I will have numbers posted for what I rated it, how I rated it, out of how many points it could have got, and what it got. And yeah, but that brings us close to the end of the walk. So I want to say thank you for anybody who watched and tagged along. There will be more reviews on the products. And thank you for joining Mario's Kingdom.
Taking this out of the package, all I did was put the strap directly through the pouch. And what I should have done was not that. I should have unbuckled, found where I needed to be. Okay, so I take back the review with the length of the waistband because that was user error, and now this makes more sense instead of having to be attached that way. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. So you can kind of clip her in place or let her kind of roam a little bit, but I don't think I would let Nikita really roam. So now that you adjusted the correct length, then you can put your pouch on. And now the buckle makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we're all strapped on, we have our pouch on, and then you just use your clips and get on there. But then of course your other side, here is your harness. So I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10 for the waistband. I think I'm going to do a 9 out of 10 because I wish this had a little bit more control of where it was supposed to stay. And then it was a little bit better stable, the pouch was better stable when it had two straps going around it, and now it kind of flops. So for that, I think we're going to stick to a 9 out of 10 for the waistband. But it did go up a point because I found out it was a user error, and I needed to adjust the straps and use the buckle. So that was just my error.
Alright everybody, welcome back to Mario's Kingdom. Well, we're going to wear the waistband correctly today. So, cool. There's that. end, clipped into both chains. Okay, and tuck in this side. And guys, I didn't realize that there's a little hole for the baggies, which is pretty cool and more convenient. So, alright, so let's see if she stays on one side. Oh, looks like George is going for a car ride. Nikita not with us. Stop it. Alright, so there's a little bit of a pool, but she's not able to drag me across the road, and I'm not having any hands on her. Good girl. So it seems like Nikita's trying to walk away from me, but she is unable to. Good girl, Nikita. Good girl. Ooh, there was a little bit of a jolt there. Come on, get out of the grass pile. So I am going to change my opinion on the waistband. I kind of liked it when it was... Okay. I liked it better when it was double banded, and I had it on wrong. It was tighter and not as loose. Still, my number one concern is that she's not just on my side, and because it's loose, she ends up going forward anyways. Good girl. Good girl. Also, with it being looser, the waistband being looser, I don't feel like the bungee is bungeeing the way it's supposed to. But then again, IT10 error. I do wish there was a better tightening or a way to keep it tight. Alright, I guess that's just one of the things. So, I think yesterday I gave the waistband an 8, and that was for it because it was too tight and I wasn't sure if you could loosen it. Then I found out you could loosen it, but now walking with it loosened, I don't like that too much. Oh, excuse Nikita, she is going potty.
Good girl, Nikita. Come here. Sit. Good girl. Alright, come on. Oh, is it wrapped around you? There you go. Good girl.
Okay, so with the waistband being looser, she's also able to kind of jolt me when she runs. Nikita, be a little bit more control. So if yesterday I gave the waistband an 8, today I'm going to give it a 7. For those reasons of it being looser than what it was yesterday, and I'm wearing it correctly. And I feel like I have less control. And she's still not staying on just one side. Good girl, come on. Come on, good girl. Come on, Nikita. Come on, good girl, come on. This way. Walk, 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 walk. Come on, Nikita, come on. Nikita, come on. Now that the waistband is even loose, or because the waistband is loose, the pouch is looser. and I'm not really a fan because the waistband is looser, pouch is looser, and when you run, it doesn't just stay right there. I just kind of wish the waistband was better, so that would make this product like stellar at that point. Yeah, it's really the waistband that is just the only drawback of the entire thing. So overall, I'm still very, very pleased with this product. You have the reflector blue, the doggy bags, little hole in the pouch, very convenient to pick up the dog bag and not have to unzip it and possibly your keys fall out or your phone falls out. Well, I guess what I could do is clip her to my belt loop. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. So she's clipped onto my right belt loop. Come on. So maybe that will give me a little bit more of the control I was looking for, and everything else will tighten up. Well, she's definitely only going to be on my right side for sure, so I like that a lot more already. Very pleased about that. So maybe for the leash, being able to adjust at least this set of straps to make it longer or shorter. But that's kind of just me being a little picky now. Come on. But ideally, that's a good length. Stop, Nikita. Show a little bit of your control. Come on. Come here. You look funny. Come on. However, hooking that to my belt loop, I feel like my belt loop may rip off. So that belt loop doesn't help too much. Let's pull you to more on the side. There we go. So now she's off my front belt loop and she's directly on my right side belt loop. Come on, back over here. Stop that, come on. Everyone now. So a couple different ways. I'm thinking about how I can customize this to make this better to fit for me. Okay, so one thing I'm going to try is putting the waistband around my belt loop and treat the waistband as a belt and get the pouch in there and everything. Now this is going to take a lot more time for getting ready, so we'll have to see if it's worth it, because if not, we'll just deal with it, and Nikita can be a little loose, even though I don't like it. Having her on my right hip belt loop, though, kind of prevented her from pulling, so this waistband has to be tight in order for it to work correctly. So when she was pulling earlier and jolted me, it was mainly because the wristband, or the waistband, was not tight. So I have to get it to stay in one spot. I have to be able to have the waistband tight, and then it seems like the product works how it's designed. So we'll try using the waistband as a belt. And when we go on hike, I may try just attaching the bungee leash in my backpack. However, is that going to be tight enough? So we will bring the waistband just in case, but we will see if we can attach the bungee leash to a book bag and work the way it's supposed to. Yeah, you know I don't like you on that side. Come on. Come on, pay attention. No, you gotta stay on this side, Nikita. Come on. So I think the only way of fixing for her to stay on my side would for me to be able to adjust the leash. Alright, we're gonna turn around if you cut over again. Are you ready to turn around? You good? Get out of the tall grass. Come on, get on this side. Get on this side, Nikita. Okay, because I'm getting aggravated with the fact that she's not staying on that side, I'm actually going to subtract half a point on the leash. So I'm pretty sure yesterday I gave it a 10 out of 10. So if I did, I'm going to give it a 9.5. We'll have to wait and see what that all adds up to. Overall, the product is going to give a good score. I would buy it again. It's very convenient. Does it have a couple things that could work better for me? Yes. Does it necessarily mean it could work better for you? No. Just a couple thoughts and ideas. Come on. Now let's go home. I'm hungry.